Sorry guys, usual me, I'm sitting here on mute talking to myself. What I'm saying is, we've got a full case here. It's should be good fun. It's a lot of packs to rip. It's going to be a lot of rubbish everywhere, but that's my problem. Hopefully a lot of good cards as well. Let's, in the meantime, you can see down the bottom right, there's the blaster case. I'm going to, while I wait for people to jump on, I'm going to cut the case open and stack the boxes up. Geez, a lot of boxes. It's only 20, but 20 is a lot really, isn't it? All right. Just unstack all these while we wait for people to jump in. We normally play a Guess the Auto game, but there's not going to be potentially a hell of a lot of autos, so we'll have to work something out. Guess a numbered card, guess a Kaboom, guess an auto. I'll spread the love as best I can. All right, let me just stack these up neatly, or as best I can anyway. I'm not well known for being very neat. Okay, Photogenic's almost full as well, guys. Dan's going to run that one. He's lucky enough to have the case of Photogenic. But we'll one-up him and get a Kaboom. What do you reckon? Hopefully. Now I've got OCD playing it. Got to make them all the right way. That's the best I can do. All right, they're all there. You have to take my word for it. We'll get through all 20. All right, there they are. Let's get into the teams. I'll show you where you ended up. There's a couple of minis for this one. Not too many. I think just 2 minis. So there you are. Most of you guys know your spots. Let's run the teams. Good luck. All right, let me just make sure my audio's on properly. I'm notorious for that. All right, 7 times for the teams. Let's go, guys. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good luck. Lucky number 7. Warriors are at the top. Blazers are down the bottom. Warriors through to the Blazers. All right. I'll read out all your teams, guys. Good luck. Dion with the Warriors. Paul with the Raptors. Rob with the Mavs. Nathan, OKC. Jordan, the Heat. Haldy, the Pistons. Rob, the Bucks. Jesse, the Wolves. Haldy, the Knicks. Mark with the Clippers, Alex with the Nuggets, Rob the Celtics, Mark the Bulls, Van with the Pacers, Ali with the Pelicans, Suns, Rockets, Haldy the Cavs, Ben with the Grizzlies, Nathan with the Spurs, good luck, Ali with the Wizards, Haldy the Jazz, Paul with the Nets, Jesse the Hornets, Matt the Kings, Haldy the Hawks, Archer the Lakers, good luck. They got like 5 Kaboom chances, I think. Or at least 4. Nick with the Sixers, Ali the Magic, and Mark with the Blazers. All right. I'll take the screen share off. If you're unsure of who you got, let me know. I'll chuck the comments on. If anyone's going to pull a Tatum, it'd be me. It's always me, unfortunately. I'm not trying to brag. I just attract the guy. Guess an auto numbered Kaboom. There we go. Because obviously there's not going to be as many autos as our normal mixes, but I'll make it a bit more, achievable. All right, there we go, guys. 20 blasters. It's going to be it's midnight tonight. It's half the reason I did it. It's Wednesday night, midnight. I thought we're going to go through a lot of wrappers. Let's knock off a blaster case here and try and get a Kaboom. Get some guesses in, guys. I'm going to take Rob's guess as a Tatum. There's probably half a chance to. All right, good luck. I'd love to hit a Kaboom in like the first couple boxes so I could take a bit of pressure off. I mean, there's no guarantee of hitting one, but it'd always be nice to get one early. Scooter Henderson, we've got Jokic, Astro, Calvin Johnson, and Sabonis. I'll try and rip through them reasonably quickly. We're really looking for Kabooms, numbered cards, autos. Try not to read all the base cards. Ja Morant, Jaden Ivey, but just a habit. Stephon Castle in the Harwood Legacy and Tyrese Halliburton. Devin Carter. Yeah, I haven't seen too much of him pop up. Might be a chance, might be due. We've got Scotty Barnes, Tristan Newton, New Wave, Rissa Shea, and Jimmy Butler. Guys, who's going to the Sydney Collect Fest? It just come around the bloody corner. We just got back from the Brisbane one, it feels like, and we're starting to get ready for the Sydney one. Should be good fun. I've never been to the that exhibition centre. Got Jalen Green, KG, Harwood Legacy, DeAndre Ayton, and Tyler Hero. We've got Chris Paul, LeBron James. What's this all about? Adam Boner, Astro. I don't think that one's numbered. And Kobe White. Edie's a good chance. We've hit a few Edie kabooms, 2 of them so far in the horizontals. Kawhi Leonard, Steve Nash, Anthony Simons, and Joel Embiid. That's box number 1 done. We've had really good luck. I was chatting to the guys in the States, and I'm getting mixed reviews. Some people are saying they've done like 5 or 6 cases, no kaboom. Other people are saying they're hitting 1 every case. We seem to hit 1 every 2 cases. So hopefully this is the second one, because the case last night didn't hit 1. So hopefully this is the case that does. We've got Zubats, Julius Randle, Astro, Kyrie, and Jokic. We're shipping all cards. I'm not going to sleeve all the base veterans, though. But we'll ship everything. Cade Auto. Cade Auto is a good chance. I hit a lot of Cades lately. We've got Giannis, RJ Barrett, Vortex, AD, and Anthony Simons. Clear out all the base. The base stacks up real quick when you do a case break. Karl Anthony Towns, Jalen Johnson, New Wave, Dalton Connect, and Jarrett Allen. The Lakers always hit. So many cards for the Lakers. Massive checklist. Big chance at a kaboom. Got Nicholas Claxton, Bronny again. It's all been Lakers, this box. Klay Thompson and Vucevic. We've got Cam Thomas, Bam Adebayo, Dirk in the Legends Astro, and Draymond Green. We've got Jalen Suggs, Pal Larson rookie, Kyrie Irving in the Astro, and Alperen Şengün. All right, a couple of Lakers inserts there. No kaboom or auto or numbered card yet. There's got to be something. It's a full case. There's got to be something. All right, 2 seconds. Let me just check this other screen. Just checking how many spots left in the photogenic. It's not far off full. We've got Chet Holmgren, Astro Şengün. We've got Jason Tatum. He follows me around. Paul Zingis normally behind him. Josh Giddey. That's weird. Maybe it's a different print run in the Megas to the Blasters. May as well guess Curry since you got Golden State. That's right. That's a massive, massive kaboom if you can hit it. Paul George, Naz Reid. We've got Reed Shepard Stargazing and DeJounte Murray. Have you seen the prices on previous year kabooms, especially if they're like BGS or PSA 10s? They've gone through the roof. I think because a lot of those boxes are out of print now and you can't get any more of them, obviously, so they're very scarce. Michael Porter Jr., Oso Iguodaro, Dalton Connect, Vortex, and John Collins. I saw a bunch at the National, and a lot of the stuff there's overpriced anyway, but I'm looking at these like Kobe orders. I'm like, what the hell? Like, since when did they... Kobe orders were everywhere a couple of years ago, even after he died, obviously. And now, any half-decent Kobe order is like 10 grand plus. It's just gone insane. Miles Bridges, New Wave, Bob Carrington, Wemby, and Dame Time. And even his kabooms. Kabooms are crazy for LeBron, Kobe, Steph Curry, any of the big names, well into the thousands. We've got Valanciunas, Donovan Mitchell, Legends Charles Barkley in the Astro, and Anthony Davis. Got De'Aaron Fox, Clyde Drexler, Keldon Johnson, and Steph Curry. All right. No kaboom yet. We've got plenty of boxes to come. We've got 17 more boxes. Trae Young auto. Trae Young auto. He's been signing a bit lately. He's very underrated, Trae Young. Or is he overrated? I don't know. I feel like he gets no love. His stats and everything are very good. I don't really care for him too much, but I think he's pretty good. Cade Cunningham, Pascal Siakam, Franz Wagner, and Drew Holiday. He's just not an exciting player for me to watch. I like the high flyer dunkers, shot blockers. Got Cason Wallace, Derek White, Dirk Nowitzki, Harvard Legacy, and Mikal Bridges. Could I score 5 more worst teams? I was hoping you didn't see it. Notice I didn't message you. Oh, you poor bastard. At the Nationals, with the most sought type of sports. You know what it was? Have a guess. Have a guess. It's probably not what you think, the most popular sport at the National. I want to see what people think. If a few of you guys have been to the National, I've chatted to a few of you off stream, and I know a few of you guys have been there. Jalen Brunson, Tyler Smith, Anthony Edwards, Vortex, and Paolo Banchero. The biggest sport there, in my opinion anyway, I think it's pretty well, I wouldn't say it's well known, but a lot of people would agree with me. James Harden, SGA, Stargazing, Orsar Thompson, and Austin Reeves. Finally got a Giannis redemption after 4 years away, and that is insane wait. He doesn't sign enough. It takes way too long. 4 years is ridiculous. Got DeMar DeRozan, Jordan Poole, Jacoby Walter, Astro, and Trae Young. NBA. I appreciate the $500 credit, mate, for hitting the knocks. No, it's baseball. Baseball by a huge margin, I feel like. Everywhere you look is baseball, the National. You think, because we're in Australia, NBA is the biggest sport here for cards. By a long way, NBA kills it. You go to the National, and NBA is probably almost behind NFL, and baseball is number 1, I reckon. Got Kuzma, Jalen Tyson, Chris Middleton, Astro, and Brandon Miller. There's no official stats on it, but I'm just going by what I saw. Everyone had baseball cards, and a lot of the guys only had baseball. And all the old, really expensive stuff. Oh, that was this break. Yeah. I forgot to put in the fine print this one. Maybe next case. I don't know how many case breaks I'm going to do. It just chews through way too much rubbish and recycling in one hit. Tonight's bin night, so I thought I'll squeeze out a case break tonight. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Oh, my God. James Donaldson. He's in every bloody Revo case we've ever done in the history of Revo. James Donaldson auto. I can't stand this guy. He's done nothing wrong to me. But he's always in every box. DeAndre Ayton and Zach LaVine. That's terrible. James Donaldson. I'm not even going to bother checking about the Mavs. You guys wouldn't be excited either. Let's have a look, actually. Who's been cursed with the James Donaldson? The Mavs is Rob. Shaden Sharp, Dante DiVincenzo, Luka Doncic. That's better than the auto, and Devin Vassell. Oh, boy. James Donaldson. He must need a quick buck, and he's signed a shitload of autos this year. My eyes can't read the fine print. Don't worry. I don't even know what I type anymore. But Tyrese Maxey, KD, New Wave, Devin Carter, and Laurie Markkinen. Sometimes I'm clever enough to type no veteran base sent. Other times I've posted the break and thought, shit, I forgot to mention that. I guess we're shipping everything. In stuff like this that you don't want the base anyway. We'll ship it for this one. Cam Johnson, SGA Harvard Legacy, SGA Regular Legacy, and Zion. It's early days. I'd love to hit a Kaboom early, though. Pascal Siakam, Chris Middleton, Cam Spencer, Astro, and Jaylen Brown. We've got Jalen Duran, Tyler Hero, Astro, and Jonathan Kuminga. All right, what do we got? How many boxes left? 2, 4, 6, 8. 15 boxes left. Jeez, all this time we've only done 5 boxes. Get comfortable, guys. We're 15 minutes in for 5 boxes. What's that? 3 minutes a box. You're in for an hour break. I'll try and speed things up a little bit. The first few minutes was just me trying to work at the microphone like every stream. We've got Keontae George, Jalen Duran in the Astro, Luka Doncic, and J-Dub. This one feels a little thin. With the shit teams I hit. Oh, I still got to sort them all, then work out who's got what. Emmanuel Quickly, Bradley Beal. It's the sorting that kills you. Vortex, Bob Carrington, and Fred Van Fleet. Not many people in Australia know any MLB other than the Superstars. I thought you were saying the Superstars is one of the teams. I'm thinking, I don't know much about MLB, but I know there's a team called the Superstars. But I get you. Jaren Jackson Jr., Jamal Murray. We've got New Wave, Tyler Kolek, and Anthony Edwards. I couldn't even – I did a lot of baseball breaks for a bit until I got Dan, who's a baseball expert, thank God. But even I can't retain enough knowledge about baseball. I just remember Paul Skeens, Jackson Holiday, There's a few others. Darius Garland, Alexander Sarr, Stargazing, Devin Booker, and Kristaps Porzingis. Yeah, Jess's Cabbage Patch Kids was boring me. Hey, they were meant to be for us to rip them open, and I was looking for stuff to give away, and I thought, there's a lot of packs in here. We'll give these away. CJ McCollum, Miles Turner. We've got Isaiah Collier, Astro, and Jason Tatum. It's the second sighting of Tatum. Nothing big for the Celtics yet. We've got Chet Holmgren, Bronny James Jr. Hey, here we go. His number. Anyone guess Bobby Klintman? 18 of 299 for the Pistons, and Josh Giddey. I don't think anyone said Bobby Klintman. All right. 14 boxes to go. It's still very early days. I'd love to see a Kaboom. They are some of the best-looking cards in the entire hobby. No matter who the player, I've bought a player just to have one. I've got a Cody Williams. Probably the cheapest one I could find. It was still like $700 or $800, depending on how bad my conversion was from US dollars. Probably got hosed from Combank. Got Shaden Sharp, John Collins, Devin Vassell, and Laurie Markkinen. We've got Dante DiVincenzo, Tyrese Maxey. It's a stargazing Trey Young and SGA. Only the one auto so far and one numbered card. They really got to give us a Kaboom here. Got KD, Cam Johnson, Harvard Legacy, Larry Bird, and Zion. Oh, just dropped him. Don't worry. He's still all right. There's a Japanese baseball player, I believe. Yeah, I completely forgot about him. Shohei Ohtani, the biggest name in bloody just about all sports. Pascal Siakam, Jokic Vortex, Jaylen Brown, and Jonathan Kuminga. Have you seen those Instagram reels of just like people walking through Japan and everywhere you look is Shohei Ohtani? Just he's like the sponsor for everything. He's the model for just about every product in Japan. Kawhi Leonard, Allen Iverson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Laurie Markkinen. We've got LaMelo Ball, Johnny Furphy, Cam Thomas. Here we go. A couple of numbered cards in a row now. 239 of 299 for the Nets. No one said Cam Thomas. And Desmond Bain. Get some guesses in. Just throw random players. You never know what could get a hit. You got $25 credit for your trouble. Chet, Maxey. It counts if it's a numbered card. A Kaboom. Kaboom would be nice. Auto. Someone should have said James Donaldson in hindsight. If I had my time again, I would have guessed James Donaldson. He's an auto in every case. He must have signed 10,000 stickers for Revo. All right, good luck. The hunt continues. Kawhi Leonard, Magic Johnson, DeJounte Murray, Astro, and Zach LaVine. Pascal Siakam. I hope for your sake we get a Siakam. Scoot Henderson, Derek White, DeMarcus Sabonis, and Tyrese Halliburton. He's got to spell it like that as well. It's fantastic. We got Ja Morant, Jaden Ivey. We got Harvard Legacy Tatum and Jimmy Butler. Pascal Siakam. CJ Bruton. He's a chance in the NBL packs. I think we hit a few. People were sending him in. We hit a lot of. We did so many NBL giveaways. People were sending in the hitting one-of-ones. Someone hit a one-of-one. Chris Golding. There's all sorts of stuff being hit out of them. Scotty Barnes, Zach Edey, Vortex, Ja Morant, and DeAndre Ayton. We're still not even halfway, guys, but I do get a bit nervous. I'd love to get a Kaboom early. Jalen Green, New Wave, Reed Shepherd, Tyler Hero, and Kobe White. We got Chris Paul, LeBron James, Shaq, Legends, and Joel Embiid. No love in that one. We did get a number card, though, I'm pretty sure. That was the Cam Thomas box. I'll grab some from this side. You can't even see them. They're off screen. There's so many. There we go. We're down to our last 12. I've only done 8 boxes. It feels like I've been here for half an hour. Well, it almost has been half an hour. All right. Oh, one more. There we go. We got LaMelo Ball, Tristan Da Silva, Ryan Dunn in the Astro, and Brandon Ingram. Got Dante DiVincenzo, Astro Cam Johnson, Devin Vassell, and Laurie Markkinen. Throw some guesses in, guys. We've got to hit a numbered card or an auto or something. We've hit a couple numbered so far. Tyrese Maxey, KD, Vortex, Alexander Sarr, and SGA. We've hit an auto of James Donaldson. There's every chance you can guess him, and we hit another one. He's in everything. You got Chris Middleton, Jalen Duran, Reed Shepherd, Astro. That one looks a little bit nicer than normal. It's not. It's nice. Desmond Bain. We've got Cam Johnson. We've got a new wave, Jalen Wells, Zion, and Jalen Brown. Last pack in box number 9 or whatever we're up to. Are we up to that many already? I've lost count. Pascal Siakam, Boo Zealous, Stargazing, Jonathan Kuminga, and Russell Westbrook. All right, that one's about to fall off the stack. That could be the Kaboom one. I always feel like the boxes that fall over are the heavy ones because they got the big hits. It's complete bullshit, but it's just based on my experiences. There's no theory to it. All right, we try again. Cade Cunningham, Kaysen Wallace, Hakeem Olajuwon, Harvard Legacy, and Franz Wagner. We've got Derek White. We've got Antonio Reeves, Vortex, Reed Shepherd, and Drew Holiday. We've got Jalen Brunson, Stephon Castle, New Wave. I think it's the first time we've seen him. Mikal Bridges and Paolo Banchero. Stephon Castle, where you been? You hit the Spurs. We've got to hit some Spurs cards. Only for some, depending who the player is. Like Luka took ages to sign. LaMelo took a long time to sign, but I don't think it was quite 4 years. Giannis is pretty bad. He takes a long time. Trying to think who else is. I've heard some horror stories about. I think Steph Curry takes a while. James Harden, DeMar DeRozan, John Stockton, Legends Astro, and All-Star Thompson. We've got Jordan Poole, Dardier, Vucevic in the Astro, and Austin Reeves. We got LaMelo Ball, Klay Thompson, Astro, Desmond Bain, and Brandon Ingram. I've got a Pau Gasol sneaker spotlight I've been waiting for like 2 years for, which is ridiculous. It'd be a cool card if it ever comes through, and I'm worried about when Panini changed the license that they're gonna drop the ball even more. I don't know. Is there Galactics in this? I don't think there's Galactics in this. You can get the prime time. You can get the prime time case hits. The main chase is the Kaboom. I don't think there's Galactics. There's numbered Astros, I think, is the best you get. You've got Paul George. There's a normal Astro, LaMelo Ball, DeJounte Murray, and John Collins. Still waiting 6 months for my SGA order. Oh, I think I remember that order. Is that the one you got to trade? Oh, Naz Reid, Michael Porter Jr., Jokic, Harvard Legacy, and Wemby. Poor bastard. We got Miles Bridges, Dominic Wilkins, Vortex, KD, and Dame Time. 6 months isn't too bad for a redemption. It's not great, but I've seen a lot worse. Jonas Valanciunas, New Wave, Cody Williams, AD, and Steph Curry. I got actually, what did I get today? It was a Trace Jackson Davis black RPA to 25. Had nice patches in it, but it was a bloody, not a great player. I tend to, when people hit redemptions in our breaks, if they want to sell them, I normally just tend to buy them to save people the headache. So if we hit a redemption, I'll make an offer. Donovan Mitchell, De'Aaron Fox, Allen Iverson, Legends, and Bogdanovic. Because we go to the National, you can usually trade in your not expired redemptions, but redemptions you've been waiting more than 120 days for, and they give you the white boxes. But I completely forgot to do it this year. I had like 4 of them waiting there. Zubats, Rissa Shea, Cade Cunningham, Astro, and Julius Randle. All right. He never recovered. I know. I never saw him again. Rest in peace. Poor bastard. Genuinely was on every stream. Never saw him again after that. Oh, boy. All right, what do we got here? We've got Kyle Kuzma, Draymond Green, Trae Young, and Brandon Miller. You got Keontae George, Emmanuel Quickly, Jalen Brunson stargazing, and Luka Doncic. Come on, Kaboom. Where are you? You normally see an extra bit of sparkle. What's that, actually? No, I don't think so. Bradley Beal, Jaren Jackson Jr. It's Tim Duncan. It was the Spurs, Harvard Legacy, and J-Dub. I said, Glenn, how are you, mate? I missed your humour. Fantastic. I still have a signed copy of my divorce papers. I miss hearing about your ex-wife. Hope you're well. Hope she's well. Jamal Murray. We got a Vortex, Luka, Fred VanVleet, and Anthony Edwards. Might go next year with the World Cup. World Cup's in LA, I think, wasn't it? I remember seeing there's a big fuss about it at the airport. I got Darius Garland, CJ McCollum, Rob Dillingham, Astro rookie, and Devin Booker. LA is very easy to get into, at least. I know. SGA ordered at 15. It's going to be a killer when that comes back. And in the meantime, he's won the championship and MVP. I think he got in. That was well before the finals, I'm pretty sure. Miles Turner, Kyle Filipowski. Hey, we got Green, Dalton Connect. This is nice. 108 of 125. Nice hit, Lakers. And Kristaps Porzingis. Did anyone guess Connect? I don't think so. That was the box. Was that the box I picked that was falling over? Maybe not. None of them. USA, Canada, and Mexico. Not sure which cities. Oh, what? I thought they just do the one sort of stadium. I'm pretty sure it's LA because there was a thing saying World Cup 2026. And I'm assuming that's the soccer. Pretty sure I saw it. I was pretty knackered on the way home. It was just basically Chicago back to LA, straight here. I was out of it, but I'm pretty sure it was LA. Keontae George, AD, Brandon Miller, and Luka Doncic. We got Emmanuel Quickly, Bradley Beal, Vortex, Stephon Castle, second appearance, and J-Dub. Well, we still got, what's that, 8 boxes plus a few packs. Kaboom Chance is still alive. We've got Jaren Jackson Jr., Stargazing, Dillingham, Fred VanVleet, and Ant-Man. What's that about? We've got Jamal Murray, it's Vortex, Giannis, Devin Booker, and Kristaps Porzingis. We've got Darius Garland, CJ McCollum, Cody Williams, Astro, and Jason Tatum. Last pack in this box. And then there's still, 7 more to go. I can't count. Miles Turner, T-Mac, Dwayne Wade, Legends, Astro, and Josh Giddey. All right. The odds are getting better, I guess, or worse, whichever way you look at it. Jalen Duren, Tyler Kolek, Topic, Astro, and Russell Westbrook. We've got Shaden Sharp, Jarrett Allen, Zach Levine, and Devin Vassell. Dante DiVincenzo, Tyrese Maxey, Tyrese Halliburton, Vortex, Laurie Markkinen. You buy much at the Nationals. I bought more than I was expecting to buy. I've got them in the other room. I bought a really nice LeBron Cavs auto. I bought heaps. Nothing too crazy. The LeBron's pretty crazy, but Steph Curry ordered a 25. Was pretty nice. KD, Karl Malone, I should have them. They're in the other room. New Wave, Jared McCain, and SGA. I bought a lot of mid-range sort of stuff. So when we eventually get our own repacks running, I've got a whole bunch of cards ready to go. Cam Johnson, Luka Doncic, Stargazing, Zion, and Jaylen Brown. Bought a couple of Star Wars cards for Jess. That was fun. I bought a Garbage Pail Kids card for me. Pascal Siakam, Chris Middleton, Eves Missy Astro. That looks nicer than it is. I feel like that looks like it's numbered. It's not. And Jonathan Kuminga, it's just a riddle clean card. Last 6 boxes, guys. Can we do it? Can we do it? Everything's very expensive, Ali. At the National, a lot of guys have really, really cool cards that you don't see very often, like really high-end logo mans and flawless. And I saw a LeBron 1-of-1 auto from Topps Midnight, which is obviously unlicensed, but it's a 1-of-1 LeBron auto, right? I didn't even ask him what he was asking price was because I was too embarrassed. I couldn't afford it anyway, I'm sure. But there's a lot of cool cards you see there. The only thing is that a lot of them are asking like 130% of comps. Got Cade Cunningham, Victor Wembanyama in the Astro, Brandon Ingram, and Franz Wagner. But you don't mind if you're looking to buy a really high-end card. You don't mind paying overs usually. Like I probably paid a bit too much for that LeBron, but give it a couple of years, it's usually going to be trending up. So I just bought it too early. I didn't pay too much. That's what I tell myself. Shaden Sharp, Vortex, Zion, SGA, and Zion again. That's the old saying I used to use when I was an auctioneer. Say you're not going to pay too much. You just might buy it too early. You might be paying next year's prices on the house. Jalen Brunson, Larry Bird, Tyrese Maxey stargazing, and Mikal Bridges. Any Yoda rookies? No, mate. There was someone sold a Star Wars superfractor there for $100,000 US. I think just in the hotel lobby. There's just some wild stuff going on. James Harden, Dwayne Wade, and Paolo Banchero and Orsar Thompson. I saw J. Roth cards. He was at the same hotel we were at, just opposite the National. And every night they have the big trade nights, and they're up till like 3 in the morning. Not me, though. I'm asleep by 11. And you go out to the lobby to get some ice or whatever, get some water. And there's just hundreds and hundreds of people taking up all the available tables, doing all the trades on the floor. It's just wild stuff. DeMar DeRozan, Jordan Poole. I did get some photos of it. David Robinson, Legends, Astro, and Austin Reeves. We're talking 3, 4 in the morning. There's hundreds of people in the hotel lobby. Got Kyle Kuzma, Dylan Jones, Dame Time Astro, and Trae Young. All right, we're not having much luck with this Kaboom bloody chase. They do exist. We have hit plenty of them. If you look on our Instagram, we hit tons of the horizontal Kabooms. I feel like every second day we're hitting a nice one. Today's the second day of not hitting one, so we've got to hit one tonight, eh? We've got Zubats, Domantas Sabonis, Bogdanovic, and Julius Randle. We got Giannis, RJ Barrett, LeBron James, stargazing, and Kyrie. Karl Anthony Towns, KD in the Harvard Legacy, Jokic, and Anthony Simons. Oh, jeez. That just fell apart. This could be all, no? It's Astro. Oh, what's this? Jalen Johnson. It's Wemby. Nice hit. Nice hit, Spurs. Wemby stargazing, 207 of 299. I'll put that on the left for the one-touch pile. It's a great-looking card. It's actually awesome looking in person. I'm trying to give you a bit of the effect of it through the camera. Very nice hit. Who had the Spurs? Jarrett Allen and Klay Thompson. Let me have a quick look who had the Spurs. Spurs was Nathan. Well done, Nathan. That's a nice hit. I love any numbered Wemby, but these just have a special pop to them with all the little star symbols. Crazy how quick the card market. Oh, mate, honestly, look on Instagram. People, I think it's Card Ladder are posting it a lot. Slab Stock's one of those pages. They've got like the Kabooms are going through the roof. Like the Kobe Kabooms are like 20 grand US, maybe more. I think some of them more than that. Maybe I think LeBron might be 20 and Kobe might be like 30 or something. Got Nick Claxton, Cam Thomas, DeRon Holmes II, and Vucevic. And I've got a bloody... Who have I got? Cody Williams Kaboom. That's the best I've got. Nothing like those big boys. Bam Adebayo, Harrison Ingram. We've got Jurisic, Astro, and Draymond Green. We're down to our last 4 guys. Now I'm getting a little bit sweaty. Little sweaty here. I think what's happening with the card market is a lot of the US guys, a lot of big spenders are investing a lot of money into it. I think a lot of the guys are spending big money buying big cards and holding them, and a lot of big trades at the high end, and it's pushing up all the mid to high end cards massively. Got Jalen Suggs, Tyrese Halliburton, Astro, Alperen Şengün, and Keldon Johnson. Let's hit a Kaboom here. Kaboom's a massive too. We got Jalen Green, Anthony Davis, Astro, Joel Embiid, and Zach LaVine. We've got Chris Paul, LeBron James, Jaylen Brown stargazing, and Devin Vassell. What's this? This is an auto, or it's Grizzlies, maybe. Scotty Barnes, it's Ja Morant stargazing, Jimmy Butler, and DeAndre Ayton. Did someone say Wemby, by the way? Did someone guess Wemby for the... let me have a quick look. Here's a nice Wemby numbered card. A quick look at the comments. I don't think anyone said Wemby. Eves, Missy, Trey Young, Cade, Edie, Devin Carter, Tatum. No one guessed Wemby. Normally Wemby's the first one to be guessed. It's wishful thinking. Usually everyone just says, give me a Wemby. Jalen Green, Chris Paul, Spurs colours. Nice, the Clippers. Cam Christie, Astro, rookie, and Tyler Hero. We got LeBron James, Astro, Jimmy Butler, Kobe White, and Joel Embiid. All right. We've got a lift in the last three here. Lift. Mickey Mantle card worth like $5 million. I think there's one it was worth $30 million a few years ago. I don't know what it's worth now. I think it was a Mickey Mantle PSA 10. It might not even be PSA 10. It might have been PSA 9 or something. Even a Mickey Mantle like PSA 2 is worth a fortune. There's some massive, massive cards out there. I think that's the biggest one. Or maybe that Honus Wagner one. I don't know. I haven't been up to date with those massive baseball cards. Got Chet Holmgren. Got an Astro Steph Curry. Once again, really nice looking card. It looks like it should be numbered. It's not, though. We've got DeJounte Murray and John Collins. We've got Paul George, Naz Reid, New Wave Kyle Filipowski, and Wembanyama. Wemby's had the best card of the break so far. Michael Porter Jr. Let's dethrone it with a big Kaboom. Jalen Wells, Donovan Clingan, and Dame Time. Unless it's a Wemby Kaboom, then the Spurs double dip. We've got Miles Bridges, Anthony Edwards, Harvard Legacy, Anthony Davis, and Steph Curry. Got Jonas Valanciunas, Donovan Mitchell, Matas Buzelis, and Bogdanovic. Buzelis in the Astro. We've got De'Aaron Fox, Terrence Shannon Jr., Bogdanovic Astro, and Julius Randle. All right, last two now. Last two, bloody hell. I know there's no guarantees, but I'm usually pretty confident we usually hit them. The last case break I did on Facebook/YouTube, we didn't hit one, so we're due here. We normally hit one in every two cases on Whatnot. All right, we keep trying. We've got Giannis, Casey Wallace, Astro, Kyrie, and Jokic. Kyrie has a Kaboom, and so does Luka. Two Kaboom chances for the Mavs. Got RJ Barrett, Karl Anthony Towns, Wemby again, stargazing this time, and Anthony Simons. We've got Jalen Johnson, Harvard Legacy, Reed Shepherd, Jarrett Allen, and Klay Thompson. We've got Nicholas Claxton, New Wave, Zach Edey, Vucevic, and Draymond Green. Last two packs here. Then we're down to the last box. It's a decent sweat now. We've got Cam Thomas, Bam Adebayo. We've got a Kalal Ware, Astro, rookie, and Alperen Şengün. Last chance in this box. Jarrett Allen, Patrick Ewing, Tyler Hero. Did anyone say Hero? Hero in the blue Astro, 23 of 99 for the Heat. And Keldon Johnson. All right. So last chance. Here we go. You want a number to 25 Blaster exclusive parallel in Revolution signature. Surely we can at least hit another auto. If hit one auto, it's James Donaldson. There's one pack. That's why I always check. Look at that. One pack just lurking in there. Imagine that's got a Kaboom in it. And I was about to write it off. All right. There we go. Jeez. There's our 6 packs. Double check. 6 packs. 1 with a Kaboom. Sure. Let's go with that. We've got Kyle Kuzma, Zach Levine, Astro, Austin Reeves, and Trae Young. Keontae George, Emmanuel Quickly. We've got a Harwood Legacy, Shaq, and Brandon Miller. Bradley Beal, Vortex, Jason Tatum, Luka Doncic, and Jalen Williams. Saar or Sheed? Shepard. Rasheed Wallace would be sick. Rasheed Wallace Kaboom would be awesome. Hopefully one of those big ones. Jaren Jackson Jr., Salarin, Fred Van Fleet, and Ant-Man. I've got 2 packs left. There's no guarantee of a Kaboom, but geez, it'd be nice to get one. They've kept us waiting this whole time. Last Kaboom we hit was on the last pack. What's that? It could be prime time, maybe. I don't know. Jamal Murray, Darius Garland. No, it's not. It's a rookie, AJ Johnson, and Devin Booker. Last pack, guys. Oh, no. Haldy's got the poo emojis. It's like the fat lady singing. We won't comment on that. All right. CJ McCollum, Dennis Rodman. I don't think it's any good. Jalen Suggs, though. Jalen Suggs, 43 of 125. And Kristaps Porzingis. Bloody hell. We got 1 auto in the case. That's a bit shit. No Kaboom, but we did get a really nice Wemby for the Spurs. 207 of 299 Astro Stargazing Wemby. That was probably our best hit. We had a really nice Dalton Connect as well, actually. That was 108 of 125 for the Lakers. No Kaboom. Boo. That's no fun. And only the 1 auto. James Donaldson. Bloody hell. The camera's all tilted now. It's pissed off. Guys, there's a few spots left in the photogenic 2-box pick your team. That's going to be our next best bet for basketball. And baseball, you've got a handful of spots left. I think there's 6 spots left in the mini and 9 teams left in baseball. 5 left in the Lakers mini and 6 teams left. So let's go again. Not tonight. Not tonight. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. I was going to do Noir tomorrow. Any Nets cards? I threw them on the bin, Haldy. Hopefully that's okay. We'll see what happens. Jess might be pulling Kabooms on Whatnot. We're on live on Whatnot. There's a few spots left in basketball for the photogenic on here. And baseball's got 9 teams left and a mini. So jump in on those, guys. They'll be run as soon as they're full. I might even drop a little quick discount code for the remaining spots and hook you guys up with a deal. Anyone that's watching, make sure you're in our WhatsApp. If you're not in it, jump on our website, join the basketball WhatsApp. I'll drop a discount code in 10 minutes. Let's close out the